Okay, folks, I hope you're ready for this. It's prime time Chun-Li 1. When... You're really not gonna let that go, are you? Alright, fine. After the... after the game... Yeah, of course not. I've shown... Memes, don't make me be like, maybe now is the time I should grow a backbone. And just shut you down and say with a hard no. But anyway. It's Blood Bowl time, regardless. So, yeah. Stream dead and or frozen? It is? Okay. Well, let's pop over to the Blood Bowl side. Let's see, capture. It's back now. Okay. Okay, you can see me in the corner and the game on the screen, right? That's... Because if so, yay. Flashy thing. Yeah, okay, good. Yay. All right. Well, today we have the Death Talk Reborn. Sans Euripides Upman, our flesh golem, versus Spudster's Candy Books, a human team. So let's take a look at what we got going here. Euripides Upman took a big hit last time and has gotten a minus agility injury, so that's delightful, but he's not using agility all that much either, so it's really not so bad. Sia Boyd didn't get anything, but isn't hurt. Her father, Luke, is also still here, despite his getting on and up there in years. Our Whites, Hieronymus Be Blind, and Gil T. Azel are still here. Gil with 2 points. Our Ghoul Runner, who did basically fuck all last time, still about. And our Zombies, with the only major difference being Enoch getting the MVP and thus now has block. It's something at the very least. If he's going to be on the front line, he may as well have it, right? 3 cheerleaders, 1 fan, 2 rerolls, which I'm going to try and get more of. But at 25,000, it's not likely to happen anytime soon. And our opponent, Spudster's Candy Books.
Oh, wow! Look, there's a bag full of fruits and vegetables up here.
Pretend Statler and Waldorf were thinking of throwing a party.
By the way, I love
much food won't go very far.
This is so clever.
They only wanted to throw it as far as the stage.
We've got the Ogre, 3 Musketeers. Paragiorio, with a thrower. Lord of the Ring Pops, a blitzer. Skittle Women. Moby Twix. Farron Heath, 451. These are so good. Of Mice and Mentos, the lineman. A Christmas Caramello, who has got kick, by the way. Warren Pez. Do Androids Dream of Electric Peeps, who is out this week. And Sour Patch 22. Oh yeah, these are some great references and jokes. I love this. I really appreciate stuff like Skittle Women, Farron Heath 451, and Sour Patch 22 versus Catch 22. This is just so good. Electric Peeps is also really good. Like, this whole team has got a great thing going for it. Meanwhile, Paragiorio is probably saving up for some more other skills. Pass and Sure Hands, always good. 2 rerolls, though, so we're pretty much even there. He's actually got a treasury and a higher team value, so I'm going to be getting a little bit of inducement. Emphasis on a little bit. Alright. And as you can see, Spudster has got home field, which opens up the thing that I need to ask him. By the way, you have Home pitch. Any particular field you want? Need forced. All right. We'll give him a second to respond to that. Let's go swing that over here. Rolo better be one of the next players. Also, memes suggests Rolo for a there you go. I have passed that little tidbit on for you, memes. But while we wait for that, and it happens just now, apparently. Any pitch. All right. You have on your team currently, then. All right. God damn it. I wish $1 Million Man was a book. 100 Grand Man. Ha! Well, maybe you should make your next team instead of another Cavmanon theme, which is entirely your prerogative. Make a bunch of television shows with candy bars. All right. Being beaten by Scalies makes a lot of people extra salty, and that is not too good to not savor. And that is too good to not savor. Fair. Maybe you try for like some South American or Central American candies. A lot more salt and spice for that in those ones rather than sweet. And they're actually very good too, if you ask me. Alright, but here we go.
Welcome back, Blood Bowl.
Bog standard human pitch. Fine by me.
Humans are sometimes considered to be the best players of Blood Bowl because they are the most versatile.
All right.
It's true.
He's got halfling cheerleaders. All right, sports fans. How am I? I'm not doing too bad, Kitsu. Other than the fact that I completely miscounted what time that Spudster was available. So I've been sitting here for about 2 hours. But yeah, we're going to play nonetheless. Chickens, indeed. Lizardman pitches bugged, +1 to all block armor rolls the entire game. Wow. Note to self, don't play on lizard pitch. All right, so I get 75,000. That's actually not bad. Nope, he got 70. No, he's using 70. He used money. So we got 35. 35 is not enough to get me anything. What are my star players? Scroll, half height. What I'm guessing is a wraith. Ivan, the animal death shroud. Your cheerleaders are chickens. Yeah, that's the halfling cheerleaders for you. Helmet, wolf, Gretchen, watcher. Hey, if I ever wanted to have my coach play on my team, I could technically. And Bryce the Slice Cambrel. Mercenaries. None that I can afford. Not that I would want to afford anyway. I already have a lineman. Let's grab an assistant coach because I already have 3 cheerleaders. All right, here we go. Oh. You know what? I'll kick first half. All right, not much in the way of options here, so... Oh, no. Gilroy's back! It's the legend of Gilroy! Gilroy, you're looking significantly more fleshy than when we last saw you. I don't think they've even seen the rates. What did they do? They're similar to the Whites from Blood Bowl 2's Necromantic team, but a little bit different. This time they have Disturbing Presence, or Foul Appearance, rather, Sidestep, and No Hands. So they can't be a secondary ball carrier. But Disturbing Presence, Block, and Sidestep make them very interesting support blitzers. Oh, that's my rate. No, there's my ghoul. So I'll bring Adolf back here. And our werewolves there. Our zombies are going to have to be in the center because what else are they going to frickin' do? They're zombies. If I can get my zombies guard for whatever reason. A, E, I, O, and U. It's a dumb joke, but I like it. It's actually... They look more like sheets than ethereal. That's the joke, actually. Like, they're supposed to be like scarecrows. Or themed around scarecrows, anyway. Even if the necromantic horror cheerleaders are more legitimately scarecrows. Which, by the way, I do have them, but I still like the brutal humans better. Oh, he's going full frontal. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt a lot. I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna regret my decisions. I already regret my decisions. Best I can hope for is a deep kick. Brilliant coaching. He gets an extra reroll. I don't. Yeah, I don't know why they decided to make the Necro team look like a Spirit of Halloween costume party. A real shame. Yeah, a little bit. Not gonna lie, it does seem very... it is on theme. But I agree, it probably could have been a little bit more thematic than just generic Halloween. Okay, so let's see. Luke is on the side alongside with Gil. He can possibly go for the ball, maybe. His line is just standing there, but he's got a Blitzer, Lord of the Ring Pops, and Sour Patch 22 able to make things obnoxious. Fortunately, only one knockdown so far. That's nice.
Push the stronger player back. That'll do. A snotling baked in a pie.
Wow. I am surprised at how my zombies are actually staying up. Perhaps maybe more surprised that he hasn't actually moved his line. Bonehead. Blitz. Uh-oh. Going straight through Einik.
That'll help the player move without risk.
There's an injury. Yay! Regeneration is a skill! I'd like to point out that that's, over the last 2 games, 4 succeeded regenerations in a row. So many times you barely see regeneration even activate. Uh-oh. He makes the rush. Fails the pickup. Nope. Nope, he has sure hands. Okay. Stand-up eunuch. Which actually, here's a funny story about this. This is actually an old joke that I made back when I was doing puppetry for a children's program at my church. It was actually, it involved this little guy. I bought this puppet specifically for that. Well, actually, I bought the puppet more specifically because of it was a almost the identical one that Craig Ferguson's Late Late Show used. But besides that, I made the joke that the puppet's character's name was Enoch at the time, like Enoch. So the joke was that he was one of 5 siblings, 5 brothers. He had Enoch, Enoch, Onik, and the one we don't talk about. You know, the black sheep. One of the little girls in the group is a farm girl. She caught the joke immediately and knew exactly what it meant. But yeah, that's that whole story. One die. Hey, you got a POW immediately.
On the floor again. This team must like worms or something.
Unfortunately, that's a bad joke. It's a 4-up dodge. Not the best position. We'll keep Sia back here.
This is our thought. What's that? After this show, nothing hurts.
Hey, that play looked almost competent.
But here's what going on that little story. What's even funnier is that at the time, that little girl was like 10.
Unity is strength.
Well, Moby Twix has blocks. That's sending Eunuch to the ground. Enoch got a POW. That's fun.
A prone player is a dead player. Oft-times at any rate.
This is going to be a rough game. I can almost feel it.
Free as a fart in a thunderstorm.
Hey, blood, wait, do zombies have blood, or is that blood packets? A combination of
Like halflings
what
with a
little blood is remaining in them and the formaldehyde that takes the red look.
Oh, too easy.
Oh, he's surfed Luke.
Hey, that play looked almost competent.
No injuries, though. That's good.
The attacker has an assist.
But you really think that with all the things that Cyanide has done with this game, that they're actually going to program different colored blood for the various races that may or may not use it? Like, you really think that you're going to get, like, brighter green for, like, undead formaldehyde-like look, or warpstone? I mean, I love the idea.
Players in trouble, no doubt about it. But what's the coach gonna do?
Red dice. Yeah, Gil is in a bad way. One die with block. I have block, and he does not. Smack you. That's a stun. I would very much like points. I would also very much not like to open up Adolf to unnecessary roughness. So I'll keep him in the back for now. This is probably going to be bad for Gil.
Oh dear. I hope that player has written a will, Bob.
Written?
Zombies are doing their job well enough.
Jim, let alone right.
Until such time as they all, like,
You've interviewed.
completely... Underground Skaven, where the weird stone diluted their blood to the point where it's literally just poison. You know, that actually makes an... That's an interesting idea. Ooh, skulls. Reroll that.
This is going to be decisive.
It's amazing that I've not had to use rerolls yet.
Sorry, you.
Well, he's stunned.
My stuff there. You just have to close
Hey!
your eyes, block your nose, and close your mouth.
Gil!
Broker.
Gil ate 3 musketeers with foul appearance. Yes! Yes! Like, imagine if you would, like, if you were, like, if you made, like, Underworld had an ability that allowed them to, anytime you had a... Ooh, what do you know? He could re-roll that.
You can
I have block!
all your life, but sometimes
Hey!
just fancies a
Warren
lot of your
Pez gets injured on that. Good reroll. Honestly, good reroll. Damn it, what's the word I'm looking for? Control? Restraint? Restraint's probably a good word. Discipline. That's what I was actually after. Good reroll discipline. Management. Thank you. That one's also very good. Thanks, memes. Okay, that's a 1 die. 1 die will turn into a 2 die. This is also a 2 die. Actually, I can turn this all into a 2 die. And just go down the road. We'll move Hieronymus be blind.
The players on the
You get a 2 die with block. Don't even need block.
5 gold pieces says he gets kicked in the face first.
Yes, Underground Skaven with poison blood. Yeah, I'll come back to that in a second, Kitsu, because I have a really interesting idea that I can't quite talk about before. He's got block, but he doesn't have dodge. Isn't that just pestilence? Kinda, yeah. Okay. I can add. Maybe better to go through Sour Patch 22? Still no armor breaks. That's
If I
fine.
had a gold crown for every player I've seen lying on the field during my career, well, I could start my own.
Okay, going through
team.
block. This
You
is
only need
bad.
$1 million gold, right?
Actually, no. Blitz through here. Hope for a knockdown and try to... Oh, that's actually... None of this is good, actually. So let's go through this. We'll go this way.
I think the werewolf is hungry, Jim.
Would you like to go down onto the pitch and feed him?
Oh, I wanted to push him another direction. Yes, use the
I
reroll.
think the werewolf is
Damn
hungry,
it!
Jim.
Damn it!
Go down onto the pitch
I
and feed him.
misjudged that. I wanted to push him next to the zombie so I would get a 2 die. But yeah, no. Okay. Idea about the poison blood. Whenever you do an injury,
Let alone mine, Bob.
I'm gonna keep him away from the sidelines. Whenever you do an injury against a creature with the poison blood ability,
Almost competent.
until the end of drive, the injuring player loses 1 in armor value, or something similar to that, because the poisonous blood does something like affects that. That might be really overpowered. But again, it's really only just a very cheap thought. Alright, Jumping werewolf. That would have been amazing. That would be amazing.
You know, I may actually say something witty and
He dodged that one guy away.
to do something. Anything.
Oh, is he gonna foul Sia?
Interesting.
Or you just want to make sure that Sia stays down? Or is he gonna foul Adolf? No? Okay. Interesting. Well, 4 with 3. I need to get Sia down the field. Three. Yeah, that's still only a 3. Wait, no, he's marked. So it's a 4. Zombies don't have good agility. This might be something I'm just going to have to do on a risk. Because I can't really get rid of 3 Musketeers unless I do a crazy... Stand-up Gil.
A good coach always uses the right player for the right job.
Yeah, we'll just...
And he's still standing.
1 die. Damn it. Use the reroll. Okay, that's good. That's fine. Oh, actually... 2 die. Just do it. Come on.
Come on, guys. Together.
We'll push you into you. And push you there.
Look at all those players sitting down.
That's a stun or a KO. KO! Stand up. Oh, I did a... Well, I kinda did it good. He's gonna...
That player is so
Yeah, he's surfing my ghoul now.
Oh, he's going to get intimate with fans. I hope they're not too excited.
There's an actual modded Skaven group in Total Warhammer 3 where we're called Clan Vertkin, and they are a clan of rats with gas masks, and all their units are basically poisoned wind globadiers. Ooh!
I stop there.
Hey!
Close your eyes and block your nose.
Gil is doing his job. Yeah,
That's a knack.
mostly doing his job anyway.
I'm willing to bet a good punch will have him face down in the mud.
Okay, how do you kick a creature in the groin that barely has a groin to kick? Whose groin is literally just chains?
They've got the advantage, but there is no sure thing in blood.
Okay, so Gil is stunned. Lord of the Ring Pops has block, and there's no good way to get at Pierre Giorio. Of all of Spudster's team, that's the only one I don't recall. I don't know the reference of. That kind of bothers me. With steel toes, I'd hope. Thank you for the insight, Tal. How are you doing, sir? It was Pierre Giorio. Yeah, Perez Giorio. I'm sure. I'm not so certain. Well, I'm less concerned about that one necessarily, but it is the only book I don't recognize. Thanks, memes. Oreo, obviously. Ra-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Dumb!
A good coach always uses the
Memes!
right player. That's going to be a turnover.
I'll just have to ask Spudster later. Unless somebody's got something real to say. Yeah, good for him. He's just going to stall because he knows I can't really do much. Because the dice have just been so good to me.
I should probably say something meaningful to all our Cabal Vision viewers. All I can think of is Splat.
What's the name again? Perigiorio. Accent over the first E.
I think he's moving. No, he's not.
Perigorio. You know, that sound makes sense. It's not a book I recognize, so frankly, it's still exactly the same sort of situation that I was in, but... What do you mean, Oh, yeah, it's him. So, yeah. Ultimately, it's... I don't recognize it. I mean, honestly, it's perfectly fine. I mean, not everybody will recognize all the books, right? Stand up, Gil. I will eventually surf this man. One die blitz. Well, I knock him down. No armor break on either. 1835 novel. Okay. Altoid shrugs.
That's a natty little move. Still, I'm willing to bet a good punch will have been face down in the mud.
Ah. And the ogre's gone stupid again.
They've got the advantage, but there is no...
And another double skull. Reroll that. Both down push. Damn it.
Are they dancing or fighting?
That'll help the player move without risk.
A good coach always uses
There it is.
the right player,
Hit a manic.
right job.
I'll get one turn of unadulterated bashing next before the half. I'll move Enoch over here. We'll get a couple of 2-dies, because I can do that. If I can injure a Christmas Caramello.
I agree that you could indeed say
No injury.
as long
No
as
armor
the
break even.
is of their own team.
Alright, let's start hitting a few other people.
The attacker has an assist.
I wonder, could it pop?
He's now as free as a fart in a thunderstorm.
Nope, still red dice. Still red dice. Take a 1-die over here, and no, we're not going to get any hits against the troll, the ogre. Set in Paris in 1819, apparently. Ah, okay, interesting. And there's the score, because that's the only thing you should do right there.
Just as the half-time whistle.
So it's probably another French Revolution sort of thing. One injury and a KO. My KO comes back, so were Oreos even around then? No, but that's the joke. That's the entire joke of his team. Classic literature paired with candies. Where is my blocky dude? And to a certain extent, you'd also be forgiven for believing that Oreos were around in the mid 19th century.
The devotion of the spectators appears to have attracted Knuffles' attention.
When players with the loner gain without loner gain for this drive gets 1 armor value for the match. Cool. Who got it? Oh, who will gain it? Oh. You know, for the match? You know what? Let's give it to Sia. First produced in 1912, it seems. Joke entirely ruined. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry too much about the explaining of a joke. Move, Gilroy. All right, Onik is getting some shots. Stay put.
Now his buddy can move freely.
Eunuch is gonna take a 2-die. That's fine. Bring Einek over here. Ainek will take that
About to
hit.
be punched above and below the belt at the same time.
Still no armor break. Oh, I really want werewolves to get points. So we're going to have a Mice and Mentos get eaten by Luke. The veteran needs his vitamins. He's getting up there. He needs his Centrum.
A prone player is a dead player. Oft-times at any rate.
All right, pick up the ball and then a pass. This is dumb, but I like it.
Nice.
Hey, it worked. Adolf gets a point for basically doing something he shouldn't, but you know, it's a point nonetheless.
A fresh start.
His KO comes back. No extra injuries done on either side. Sia still has the ball for some reason.
They should replace that player before they lose any more.
Warren Pez. So Spudster is playing at 10 versus my 11. I get the ball. All right, here we go. And we'll go with this. Is it good? Probably not, but we'll go with it nonetheless. Keep some zombies free, at least. Manager lowest results. The player is sent off. Hey! He's got one less dude! Skittle Women is out! Okay, you know what? Yay! Alright, so the ball is over here. Sia is going to be my ball carrier. Get a 2-die here fairly safely.
Oh, too easy.
And if it turns into anything more, that'd be amazing. Follow.
Now his buddy can move free.
Alright, that keeps 2 zombies, the werewolf, and a wraith ready to go on that side. Oh, I got so lucky on that. Armor break! That's a stun. We'll get Anik up there to be obnoxious. Gil is gonna swing up as well. Let's go there, Gil. Meanwhile, Luke can get 2 shots with 2 die against block. It was entirely the wrong direction, but I am not punished specifically.
He's now as free as a fart in a thunderstorm.
Go for it, Adolf.
That's it. Pick up the ball. Apparently it's more difficult than it seems.
That's Adolf is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which means I shall put Sia here. Gilroy takes the front. Enoch the back. I've used my blitz. I'll use Euronymous Be Blind to fill up that hole. And hope he doesn't, and yeah, and hope I can just get away with this.
Hey, I can sing. Did you know that, Jim?
God forbid now.
What's that?
Bonehead and a blitz
That
getting
is
past
as
all of
slippery as
this.
an eel, but not quite as cuddly.
Uh-oh. That's a stun.
Let's
Nope, it's a KO. It's not, I hate how it's not ever as obvious
player's
on this
eyes
one.
rolling up into his head. He'll be up for some time.
Okay. Well, aside from the hole, I've got the center hold up and the right side marked up.
Come on, guys. Together.
Alright, that's a stun. Anik is okay for the moment. Eunuch gets knocked down.
He seems a little stunned, doesn't
Alright, that's the end of his turn. See, this is also kind of why I did that. This is also why I did this. I moved my guy back 6 spaces instead of 7, so in case this happened. I need to make sure I use the handoff.
Good catch. But also nearly end.
You know, I think they were trying to make a point with that sketch.
What's the point?
You're right. Forget it.
Gilroy is going to come up and be support. Sia's going to take one more turn just to make sure. But get off the sideline just to be a little bit extra safe. Okay. That's the least ways get 1 dies available. Do it!
The mad doggy doesn't let up on his opponent for 1 second.
He's now as free as a fart in a thunderstorm.
Good. Mark up the guy that's going to start haranguing his daughter. Luke is a very dedicated father. Didn't you know this? He's exceptionally proud of seeing his daughter follow his footsteps on the Blood Bowl pitch. Now, I'm sure you're asking, Chun, why are you making such a long and drawn-out narrative for your Blood Bowl team? Isn't that a good way of getting attached and making sure they all die? Yes! Yes, it is. I don't care. I'm enjoying myself.
He's now as free as a fart in a thunderstorm.
Didn't the last time you create a whole narrative for a character, that character died in the playoffs? Yes, and I'm still salty about that character not knowing who her elf father was. Having died after she realized she had elf blood with that 4 agility that Amazon player had. How goes my match? Better than your Marrow game? Yes, it is, actually. I was actually able to break off and do something good. Whether or not this is actually going to turn into anything else is still up for debate, but
That last burst of speed, always risky.
It's only a push unless he wants to re-roll it.
Keep pushing.
The bigger they are.
The harder they punch. That's it. Push them back and then pow!
Are you able to catch the Hedgerows match? Unfortunately, no. I thought I almost did, but by the time I got in, it was about an hour and a half later. So yeah, I must have missed it by only a little bit. How did it go? I knew that Dehedro was worried about going up against you. Okay, Dehedro won. Oh, good for her. All right, you know what? Let's try this. I get 2 dice. Turn 1601. A nail biter then. Yes, use the reroll. Damn it! Come on. Well, at least we just stood people up. Now here comes the problem.
That's a good choice for this play.
Adolf is gonna get knocked down. I should have stood up Enoch. Here it comes. Oh no. That's a 1 die to Surf Sia. Or not. Yeah, it's still a 1 die to Surf Sia. I appreciate the attempt to try to get it to a 2 die. What were you so worried about? Any result other than skulls would have resulted in a good result for him.
More defenders if they're gonna stop the ball.
And the ball is back over there, bouncing. The ball refuses to stay in play. Okay, there it is. And Sia is KO'd. That's not good. His dodge works. His pickup is fine.
It's more difficult than it seems.
One, 2, 3, 4, 1 GF5. Yeah, well, that's Blood Bowl, Tal. My position's not that bad, though. Adolf is going to stay on the floor. He's going to keep eating there. I'm going to risk it. Yeah, all right. Luke is going to risk it again. Makes a successful dodge. 2 dice. Stumbles Fahrenheath.
Now his body can move freely.
Go for the pickup, please.
That's it. Pick up the ball. Apparently it's more difficult than it seems.
1 GFI.
He's one of the
2
quickest
GFI.
of his race.
Good. It's not a great spot for him. There's too many people that are available to hit.
A good coach always uses the right player for the right job.
Snake Eyes!
Oh, too bad.
Grammarian broke lots of 9 armor value and dodged into a tackle zone to pick up the ball and also in a tackle zone. Wow. That is impressive. All right, Bonehead does not fail. Markups, that means 1 die blitz is minimum. There's a 2 die blitz.
There's only one word to say about this ball.
Then Digi blew it by trying to pass instead of just letting him get it surfed and let the ball get kicked away. Yee. That's unfortunate too. Oh great, bad, well, he has to dodge for it, and it's a hard dodge, and he's going to surf Gilroy.
On the border of the pitch. If the player gets pushed into the crowd, well,
There's a lot of surfs this game.
it took 3 days to piece the ball back together.
Did Gilroy survive?
Turning into a
No.
crap defense. The end zone is a calling.
All right, let's see. To be fair, if the pass worked, it would have been in the hands of a Brett Blitzer at the end midfield. Eh. No hands. Can Blitz into Moby Twix or Fahrenheath. They're 1 dies only. I'm not going to be able to get anything better unless I take a... Unless I risk a 1 die from Enoch. Well, it's really less of a 1 die. It's a 1 die with both in block. That could be worse. Let's do that first.
You can't argue with that call, can you, Bob?
No.
Good effort, but I'm the patty cake champion. All right. Blitz into Moby Twix. We both have block. More 1 dies. Follow. It's going to be tough regardless.
Like a halfling on a hot dinner.
So how Grammarian was... You see to roll 2 6s or something, Lamau? Indeed. And you're right, I did see how Grammarian was playing.
Dear, is that a good tackle or a bad dodge?
Okay, well, the ball's not in his hands. It's on the ground. It went back. It could have worked. It was a 4-4 into a 3 to get away. At least ways he didn't pick up the ball. You know, it's kind of bugging me that all the blood splatters look pretty much the same. There's like,
Ball is currently secure, but now they must grab it.
like, I understand the idea of only having limited assets. But we're seeing like a dozen of the same splat.
Now his buddy can move freely.
Eh. Alright, so there's no tackle zones on the ball. Any pickups are going to be fairly easy. 3 ups anyway. Bonehead.
Here they are.
The harder
Oh, really? It was a
blows.
blitz. Must have missed that one.
Hey, that play looked almost competent.
Alright, so that's going to be a 5. 3, 5,
Ball is currently
6.
but now they must grab it.
Move somewhere silly, please. I need to break up this scrum in the middle. It's time to break up this scrum in the middle. Oh, nope. Can't do that. Try to make one GFI. And I do. Rolled a 6. I wish it was on another dice. That gets me a 1-die block into block.
A good coach always uses the right player for the right job.
Great. A 4 up into a 1-die. Gonna regret. Roll a 6. 1 dice. Pow!
He's on it now, like a halfling on a hot dinner.
And roll a 2 on the pickup. Bad bounce. Oh boy, I'm not tying this. Let it not be said I'm not trying, but I'm not tying this. Push me onto the ball? No, that'd be silly. Six of the pickup.
Have glue on their fingers.
You can't
Likes
pass.
to be well assisted in a fight.
And Ivan Mark, the loner, is probably the only person that can really do that. I mean, actually, a Blitzer stands a better chance of getting there, which means Lord of the Ring Pops or Moby Twix. Into Zarg dice. Yeah, because that is an absolutely surefire way of working.
That's a good choice for this play.
Sure.
Let's see what the other side can do.
I'm not gonna say I'm getting diced. It's just not been a great game. He's like, I wasn't able to put up any reasonable defense against in the first half. The second half, I had something kind of going for me until that bad dice. So maybe I am getting diced. It just came at a bad time. That bonehead, however, that's nice. He's passing to Lord of the Ring Pops, re-rolling the catch. All right, well, I lose 1-0. Let it not be said that it wasn't for trying.
Looks like the players have finally remembered we're not
Which
playing
means
soccer.
it's time to break up this center and get some more and try and get some points. But first,
The mad
Frenzy.
jockey doesn't
Damn
let up
it.
on his opponent for 1 second. That's going to cost him. Now it's the other team's turn.
this game did not go my way in any way, shape, or form.
I've
This,
seen some bad Blood Bowl matches in my time, and this is one of them.
I agree, Bob. I agree. Neither of us really got a whole lot of points. I think 1 injury apiece.
Coming to help his buddy. That's gonna hurt.
That player is as slippery as an eel, but not quite as cuddly.
Now his buddy can move freely.
Yeah.
Should they be stomping on the player's neck with their
Pick up to a pass, re-roll it for more points. Nope. And that's the end of the game. 0-1 in favor of Spudster. That is indeed a whelp, memes. Yes, I validate the match result. I nearly got 2 levels. Alright. Let's see. Anik gets MVP. A Christmas Caramello gets MVP. Good for them. 9 for him, 7 for me. Adolf got a point for a cheeky pass. That should not have happened. Enoch gets the 1 injury. Enoch MVP. 3 Musketeers gets an injury that thankfully got re-rolled. Paragiorio got the touchdown. Christmas Caramello, MVP. So yeah. What a game. What are those statistics looking like? Deuceman's touchdowns, inflicted casualties, yards with the ball, 31-20. 45-36 block actions. I certainly tried. 4-6 injuries. 5-4 rush. We both had the same number of blitzes. 6-45, 6-4. Moreno's failed. Number of stuns, 2 on each side. Of course we had 16 turns. Anyway. No one failed GFIs. That's cool. And we both succeeded our passes, technically. Catches, on the other hand, not so much. I succeeded all of mine. He failed all of his. All of his dodges succeed. I was half and half on dodges. Handoffs. Pickups, 5 of 5, 3 of 4. Not so bad, really. Yeah, all in all, not a terrible game. Not a terrible game. But Anik gets a thing. So let me just go for a randomly chosen general skill, because that's fun for me. Dauntless! Ooh! Interesting. Alright, so we have a Dauntless zombie in Anik, a block zombie with Enoch. Euripides is back next week. Oh, Dauntless, such a fun skill to randomly get on your alignment. Hey, if they're not paying attention and they're right next to the big guy, that could be helpful. But yeah, Euripides is back. Sia and Luke are both thankfully uninjured. The Wraiths are fine. Adolf is fine. My zombies are good. I have 55 in my treasury. I could buy a new zombie for some reason. Rerolls are 140. Yeah, and I did in fact try, Kitsu. I certainly did. We're my Dark Elf team. I got pitch cleared by lizards in the playoffs. My Dauntless lad, as a final act of defiance, killed his Crocs and ruined his chances. That's a story. Alright, well, with that, the week automatically rolls over. And it looks like, ooh, I'm playing, oh no, the Skaven team. It's Matt J. Frank's Famous Rodents. And I get, okay. I am the home team. What do you, go lizard pitch. Memes? You are an evil genius. And I love it. But speaking of lizards, Craighead has actually used his team remake because he did not feel good about his week 2% things. So now his team is Sons of Snizzard, and I would be remiss to not point out what his team names are. Just his old team, just juniors.
The older I get, the more I appreciate good music.
Yeah, what's that got to do with what we just heard?
Nothing, just thought I'd mention it.
It's so delightfully low effort. But yeah, let's take a look at what Matt J. Frank has got going for him right now. Oh yeah, we have Stuart the Little, who also has minus agility. Who knew, right? Speedy Gon, the gutter runner. It really should be Gonzalez because of all of the other things, but maybe he's thinking like, oh, don't want to be racist. It's like, I don't know of a single Mexican or Hispanic person that doesn't love Speedy Gonzalez. Jacques and Gus. This one confused me for a second, but then I remembered, oh wait, this is Cinderella. Mickey Mouse, the gutter runner, and Rizzo, the rat. Love him. But yeah, one with sure hands and another with defensive. You know what? I have to say it. Really? Alright. See, then we have Rattata, who's out. That's certainly not the upper percentile of Rattata. Naming your Skaven team after famous rats and mice is not original and has been done dozens of times. You were correct, but I still enjoy it nonetheless. Remy, Jerry, and Fievel, linemen without anything. Mighty Mouse. This is Might Mouse. The character is Mighty Mouse. And Splinter, who has Strip Ball and Dirty Player. Doesn't seem like the Splinter that I knew and somewhat grew up with. I never grew up watching Turtles. Right time period for it. I just never did. It was not one of the things I watched. Okay. So this is going to be fun. I am outsped by a tremendous amount. But yeah. Anyways. So Craighead, Sons of Snizzard, is going to play against Spudster's Candy Books. Actually, did Candy Books get anything out of that game? Oh, Christmas Caramello did. He got Fend. Interesting. Pierre Giorio has Leader. And, oh man, I need to go to the bathroom. This is not good. Not good. Okay, okay, there. A little bit under control now. Oh, and Volker the Mysterious. It hasn't renamed it yet, but he's got a new catcher. That's good for him. Otherwise, we have the Chaos Player, Blubby Monkey, Emotional Support Gores versus Nerup's Goon Gang. How are these folks doing after 2 weeks? Quality Time has got a level up in waiting, probably waiting for stuff. Words of Affirmation gets block as a Chaos Chosen blocker, as well as does Mr. Cuddles. Did I score in the second half? Oh, did he score? It was Goblins against Davo. He scored multiple times in the second half, and it did nothing, just kept giving us changing weather to sweltering heat and nothing else. Huh. Maybe he just got that unlucky? Sweet Caress score has... What is this? Pro. Okay. And Swaddlegore has Sure Hands. Well, looks like this team is doing okay. Enough, anyway. Versus Nerup's Goon Gang. How have they been doing since we played them week 1? Holy hell! Mossjaw is still waiting to level. Hopper is got to level up and coming. He's already got Blodge. Cask can level up. Gandalf the Goblin can level up. Plush the Goblin. The Snotling can level up. This is ridiculous. Nerip is tearing it with the points here. Just a Hippo versus Cataween. We have meat. Let's see. The LA Cedars is a halfling team. Kobe Treant and Shatriel O'Neill. Oh, hell yes. Tree can get a random point in strength. Jerry Westwood is out for the game. Derek Bircher. This is so fun. I don't even like basketball, mind you. I really do not like basketball. But this is funny to me. Kareem Acorn Jabbar, Magic Juniper, LeBron Elms, Powell Arbrawl with a minus agility. That's not good. Luka Branchich, James Hickory, Lamar Oakham. He's got 12 players and has 3 out. So he's got 9 folks on the pitch. He'll have two halflings. He'll have 2 regular halflings to fill him out this week. So Hippo might be on the back foot after that, and after that rundown. But Cataween, we have meat. The Undead team. Arnie Arby, the Mummy, has got 8 points. 8. Hey, Chun, you'll never guess what my team theme is. Is it more Gator references? Or is it Cav Manon's greatest hits again? Ronald McDonald, Chester Checkers, Phil Chicka. Actually, no, that's why you couldn't guess it. Ba-da-da-la-dum. Good on you, memes. Steve the Hedgehog Sonic, that's funny. Dom Domino, Wendy, the Dairy Queen, Jack Boxer, Carl Frank Campbell, and Carl Hardy Jr., Popeye the Skeleton, toot toot. Okay. Toot toot. Boop. Oh, that's good. That is so good. Glad I could make you laugh. And Catawin? I love it. I mean, that's the Popeye the Skeleton Man just got me. That was amazing. I love that line. I love it. Good luck in your next game, man. You're going in, as it looks like you're going into, like I said a second ago, you're going into Blubby Monk, you're going into Just a Hippo's LA Cedars, who's gotten beaten up a little bit. You shouldn't have a hard time against that, I wouldn't think, but who knows. And our last matchup for the week, we have Fred and Gang versus the Juicy Gits. How's Fred doing? Well, he's a beer bore. He's got 2 SPP. How? I don't know. Big Bad Hairy Man. Still, he's a Yeti. Frail Larper with 7 points. That's a decent stuff. She can get whatever she wants. Oh, well, actually, no. Just a little bit short of getting whatever she wants, but she can get a random skill. Jacob Wannabe, the one guy way into werewolves. 100% Natty can get a... And Do You Even Lift Bra can get levels. Triceps Enjoyer, Yamirin, Jimbro, Leg Day Man does nothing but bench. Biceps Man with a minus armor from last week, so he's down. But it's not gonna hurt Sandbag that much. That's 13. Poor Crendor's Boar. Yeah, well, we got Ibuprofen Jr. now, so I think Crendor's fine. Plus, like I said, the Boar is literally the cheapest thing on the Norse team. It's not that difficult to replace. And the Norse team is playing into the juicy Gits. Doom's team. Doom and then some. It's a goblin team. The Pineapple Puncher and Citrus Slasher, who's out next week. He's got Armbar, possibly another random that he could get. Then the Bomba, Cherry Bomb, Fig Flyer, Banana Brute, who's also out. Ooh, he was able to get rid of the Fanatic. That's going to be big, actually. The Looney is still on the play, however. Ooligan is still here. And the Pogoer is also out. Coconut Clobra. That's -3, so that leaves 1 lineman for the Goblin player. But otherwise, we have 5 linemen. Lime Lurker, Grapefruit Gnasher, Strawberry Smasher, Peachy Pusher, and Raspberry Wrangler. So this should be interesting. How will this Norse versus Goblin team go? Probably better than Crendor's, if I had to hazard a guess. But yeah, that's week 3. Let's take a look what the rankings are after that. No surprise, I am tied for last place. Meanwhile, for first place, we have Sandbag, Cadwin, Blubby, and Nerep. So yeah, look at the symmetry. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. 4 players undefeated at 2, 2 players with 1 and 1, 4 players that can't get anything going. I'm willing to bet that I'm going to be at 0-0 and 3 later after next week. So yeah, this is gonna be a season. This is definitely going to be a season. So, with that, all of y'all that are waiting for it, yeah, we'll be playing week 3 shortly. Well, shortly enough, at the very least, anyway. I think we might even be the first ones that are done.
Why do we always come here?
Let's just check this out. Go back to capture.
It's like a kind of
Crenbowl.
torture.
How are the competitions? Managed competitions. Let's see. Division A is still got some games left. Looks like Zio and Dehedro, and then there's Kenny versus Bitwise left to play. Those should be interesting games to see. I know that Dehedro is about the only one. Oh no, Dehedro. I think Bitwise actually does stream too, or at least was he used to. I honestly forget. Division B. Division B is also in round 2. 1 game left to play. Zeldamari versus Classified Berserker. He does stream, but I think it's mildly inconsistent. Fair enough. I do remember that he did, or was more consistent at one point, but that was a while ago. We've already gone through that, so what are the Europeans doing? Well, it looks like we're just ahead. We have Grant and Memes playing against each other, the Hurdy Boys versus Abnormalities of the City. Okay, well, Memes, now that you've actually mentioned it, I've got to take a look at what your team is. Abnormalities of the City, nothing there, Apocalypse Bird, Rudolta of the Sleigh, Blue Star, the Mountain of Smiling Bodies, Der Freuschitz, Scorched Girl, Today's Shy Look, Little Red Riding Hooded Mercenary, what is that, BB Hood? The Queen of Hatred, One Sin and Hundreds of Good Deeds, Punishing Bird. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna gamble here. Little Red Riding Hooded Mercenary, if this is, in fact, just vague descriptions of Darkstalkers characters, I'm gonna gamble, and what's the reference on Little Red Riding Hooded Mercenary? It's probably not Darkstalkers, but I'd like to think that it is. That's a game that I wish was more popular than it was, Darkstalkers. And not just simply for the fact that Felicia is a very hot cat girl. Yeah. All right. And it is... Oh. I'm going to put this up on React, actually. Hang on. A window capture? Okay. Not going to lie, this is pretty cool. I don't know what this is. I don't recognize this at all. But this is some pretty cool design. I'm not going to... It's definitely not BB Hood. This one has some Bloodborne aesthetic to it as well. That's Switchblade. That's neat. That is really neat, memes. All right, so what is this? If I may be so bold. I say that it's bold. I'm genuinely curious. They're from Lobotomy Corporation, and my team has various abnormalities from Elcor and the sequels. Ah, okay. Cool. I've heard of Lobotomy Corporation. Never actually dove into it. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. I like this design a lot. Sinvicta did an LP of it a few years ago. Oh, okay. Yeah, I might have to look that up then. And the last game, anyway, before we forget, Delphinium versus a Tiny Cat, the Magitech Magistrates, and Block Archive. This should be interesting. But yeah, there's like, what, 5 games left in this week? So yeah, keep an eye out for any of those that may or may not be streamed. But otherwise, yeah. Ooh, I completed a quest. I got 50 Warpstone for level 45. And inflicted 10 injuries on your opponents. Cool. Alright. 1500 Blood Pass XP. Must have already been applied. Nope, Nope, that's the problem. I was worried that we weren't going to be able to finish this off, so I just purchased out the blood pass. I value my time more than my money, in case you didn't realize. But alright. Well. Ooh, what's the... Champion of Valamir, Norse Raider Lineman. Ooh, that's nice looking. Alright. Well, with that, honestly, I really should be heading out. You know, like, this game got started later than I expected, but I'm glad we got it played. It was a fun game. I didn't win, but you know, whatever. It's Blood Bowl. That's what happens, right? So yeah. I know what's coming. I know what you... Yes, I do know what you will ask, memes. When, Gator? Ugh. Alright. Remind me what your schedule is, and if and when it's at all possible for you to, like, have it open on your shift. And how about this? Like, doing it on Sundays has been a little bit awkward in my mind. So why don't we try doing it for, like, a later night, like, after I'm done work? How about that? People are asleep. I'm not gonna feel anywhere less. I'm gonna feel less awkward about doing strange voices in the middle of the night. I'm sorry I didn't get you any times when I said that last time yesterday, or whenever it was I said it. I do apologize. This is acceptable, man. That I'm asking for some input out of you, dude, so I know when I can. So I know when's best for you. I'm trying to be considerate of your situation, sir. Anywho, although if I had to make like just sort of like a offhand thought, it's probably going to be Thursday. Thursdays are just generally open for me, which is partly why I was able to stream so late tonight. And it's not going to happen tonight, obviously. Whatever, there's like, by the time I get back, it's going to be super late. All right, Thursdays work? Okay, cool. I'll try to get into work earlier on Thursdays, and I'll start streaming. Start streaming like midnight. It's like the midnight of going into Friday. Is that good for you, memes? Doing it starting around midnight-ish gives me plenty of time to get my work done and get back home in time to set up and get comfortable and all that night. See you in 170 hours. All right, sure. Next Thursday. And in the meantime, then, there's that. There's Blood Bowl. There's D&D happening. But right now, oh, that's not great. That's a bad thing that just happened. I need to get out of here. So, until that next game starts, guys, I will see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your day, all. Let's see, I need to make sure I click that. Turn this off.
Hey, you want to hear me sing?
Only if you sing solo.
Solo?
So low I can't hear.